Hello everyone, this is Rohit Surisetty, a final year undergraduate student at IIT Kharagpur. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who do not know me, I do podcasts, informative videos, and occasionally vlogs too. I'm the producer and host of the podcast series called Conversations with Rohit Surisetty, which has over 14 million plus impressions and 1 million plus views so far on YouTube. I've hosted guests from various fields such as politics, cricket, films, etc. And to name few, I had the privilege to host guests such as Dr. Kiran Bedi ma'am, former IPS officer and also former Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Professor H.C. Verma sir, Wasim Jafar sir, former Indian cricketer, and many others from the Telugu film fraternity too. I have done over 35 episodes as part of my season 1 and coming up with the season 2 very soon, which would be with the cricketers totally in English. I'm sure the question by now which might have arisen in all your minds would be, how do I contact celebrities for interviews, or how do I reach out to them? And that's exactly what we are going to discuss in the coming few minutes. And let's get started. Also, let me share briefly how this idea started and how I started doing conversations with Rohit Surisetty, right? So one day I accidentally asked Mr. Professor H.C. Verma sir, who's been my inspiration during my throughout my JE journey. So I've DM'd him on Facebook saying, sir, I want to speak. I have a few queries. I wanted to talk to you. So can I get your number? So he immediately accepted my request and gave me his phone number. So I directly called him. And when I said to my friends that I'm gonna talk with Professor H.C. Verma sir, they said, why don't you record your conversation and put up on YouTube channel, because as you already have one YouTube channel, why don't you do that? So that's how it started. I recorded that and put that on YouTube channel, and it gained some few views, and it's the journey started somehow like that. So far I've done 35 interviews, and now coming up with the season 2. So for the season 2 I've planned with like many of the cricketers, and also for season 2 I'm planning to upgrade my quality, the questions, and also to hire a team. So if you are one of the team member who are looking out for freelance work, maybe it's a graphic designer, video editor, or content writer, please do email me, which is in my description. I'll be giving you my email ID, so please do reach out to me. And also I'm looking for sponsors for my season 2. So if you are any brand who want to promote your brand through my podcast series, through the interviews that I do, so here's the chance, guys. Do DM me or send me an email to the below mentioned email ID, so that we can take the collaboration forward. So if anyone of you liked my podcast series Conversations with Rohit Surisetty and want to contribute to it, you can also take memberships, quite available. So you can click on the join and get to know what are the benefits offered, and you can also register as a member. So see you on the membership side, and let's now dive into the video. I often hear many questions from all of you, such as, how do I contact celebrities, or do celebrities charge for any of these podcasts or interviews, or how do I reach out to them? Because celebrities, the name itself says they are the most celebrated people in the world or in the nation, right? As they have huge fan following, like millions of fans. And how do I, as an individual, reach out to them and bring them on my show? So I decided to answer in this video. Of course, I have made all of this in Telugu already. This video has been made in Telugu, but since many requests came up to me to make this video in English, so hence here I am making it in English. So let me discuss you many of the techniques that I follow, especially to reach out to celebrities, right? So there are many techniques which me and my team follow. So I'll be naming few of the techniques. So if you are eagerly anticipating, you can also make note of the techniques that I'm discussing right now. So let's move on to the first technique. The first technique is the emails. Yes, you heard it right. Emails are the most powerful yet also frustrating source to reach out to celebrities, because they get lots and lots of emails, right? But how to make your email reach out? It's not just this topic particular. This segment is not just related to how to contact celebrities, or if you are looking for a job or an internship, this might also be helpful to you on how to reach out to the companies which you want, where you want to work, right? So this is might be a very useful tip for all of you guys. So what basically I do is I go through the all the social media handles. I think getting an email is not that difficult, right? If you just search whomever the celebrity you want to contact on their Instagram or Facebook, Twitter, and also LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is the most powerful medium of all of these. So you might be getting the email using few extensions called Rocket Reach and all. So I'm not going to get into the details of how we get the email, because I've already discussed that in my video where I've done exclusively that how did I contact Mr. Ashnir Grover. So if you guys didn't check, I'll give it in the top and also in the bottom description. So do check it out. So let's go back to the topic of, after getting, let's assume that you got the email of the person you want to contact, let it be a celebrity or a hiring manager that you want to reach out for your job or your internship. What is the first step is obviously writing them, drafting a good email with all the relevant points, that what is your purpose, why do you want to do celebrity interviews, or why do you want to reach out to them, and specifically why that person, why did you choose only him or her. So that will be your first paragraph, and little brief intro about what you do and who you are. That would also be a good thing. And then just send that email, and if you don't receive, like 99%, I'm saying you honestly, you won't be receiving any email, right, in the first attempt itself. But not to give up, you have to send a few follow-ups, let's say 3 or 4 follow-ups, then till, I would say, till you get a clear cut no or a yes, you must be sending follow-ups. Okay, don't feel like they'll be very busy, I'll be like disturbing them. No, okay, you have a purpose and you stick with that, never give up, and keep sending. But maintain our like a frequency, that it's not like you send the first mail in the morning and the second follow-up in the evening. Okay, at least maintain a gap of, let's say, 3 to 4 days. I usually follow a week, and then 3 4 days also occasionally. So that is how we have to do follow-ups. I generally do 3 to 4 follow-ups, and then I get a reply from either the celebrity themselves or their managers, right? And that's how the conversation goes on, and we discuss the mutual terms and the availability of the celebrity, and according to that we schedule an interview. And after the interview, that's it, we upload it on the YouTube channel after editing it. Okay, so this is the first technique that we use, email. This is the most underrated technique, I would say, because most of the people ignore it, because thinking that they might be receiving millions of mails, so spam mein hi jayega hamara. But still there is a chance, do try your luck, and who knows, you might be receiving email as soon as possible. Okay, so now let's move on to the second technique. The second technique that we use is social media. Yes, it's the social media, let it be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. The main goal or the purpose of us to is to grab their attention, right? Somehow we have to do something to grab their attention, or by the work that we do or the efforts that we put in, then only our even our DM gets noticed. Often I say to my friends that if they ask how do you contact celebrities, I say by DM on Instagram, and they were like, oh my god, oh, like DMs do work, is that so? They ask such questions, and they say, yeah, of course DMs do work, because most of the interviews that I've done is through DMs, right? Because I've directly, for example, I've done one interview with Wasim Jafar sir, former Indian cricketer, with whom I have done an interview through a DM. I sent him a DM, but I've done a lot of efforts in order to make that DM reach to him. Okay, what did I do? I tried something, some jugad I did to grab their attention. To name few, I'll name few techniques so you can note it down, how to grab attention of celebrities or your hiring managers, let's say. Okay, so what I generally follow is like if I'm contacting a celebrity, okay, I post about them a couple of times in my story and also tag them, so that if they are interested, or if they are really thankful, they reply to me, thankful, thanks Rohit, and all. From there I continue the conversation. Or else what you can do is make use of the comment section. So yeah, of course, many celebrities do check out their comments if they are very interesting comments. So if you try your luck, like what is your purpose and what you want to speak to them, there are chances that you might get your comment noticed. And many of times this did happen to me, that actually many people replied seeing my comment on their Instagram posts and the reels. Okay, so do try out your luck on social media, especially Instagram, I would say, because most of the celebrities these days are quite active on the social media platform, which is Instagram. So I would say Instagram mein jao, DM karo, or attention grab it. Maybe it's through your Instagram stories or the comments under their post, maybe reels ka under comments karke or some jugaad karke grab their attention. Okay? So something which I already always worked is comments. Okay? We think that no one notices our comments, but there are people who notice our comments. It's their job. Okay? The manager's duty of any celebrity is to look after any all the comments and to find out if there are any useful comments so that they would make them reach out to that celebrity. Okay? So do try your luck with the Instagram and Facebook. Okay? So this is the second technique that we use, which is the social media. So before we move on to the third topic, which is contacts, let me tell you a brief about how I grab their attention, right? Because by now you might be wondering that how I grab the attention of celebrities through comments. Okay, what do I do in the comments? I basically pitch out regarding my podcast series with them and also invite to them. What basically I write about my podcast, the interviews so far that I have done, and also what is the main motto of my conversation series, which is called Conversations with Rohit Surisetty. The main motto of my podcast is to spread positivity and also inspire people in whatever passion they are following. Okay? And by this, many celebrities are very much interested because there are very few podcasts which focuses on inspiring people, because most of the podcasts these days are more focused on views or controversial topics, such that, right? Let me be honest with you. So ours is the only podcast which I have personally come across whose main motto is to spread positivity, also to inspire especially the youth to follow their passions. Okay? So now let's dive into the third technique, which is contacts. Okay? So initially when I started doing this podcast, even I didn't have any contacts. Okay? But gradually as I started doing interviews, I got to know more and more people. That's how I built a network. And then it did happen that I have done a couple of interviews through my contacts, like my friends. Let's say for example your friend knows some celebrity. Okay? It might be a relative of your friend or a friend of friend. So make use of them. Ask your friend if he could help you with the contact of the celebrity they know, like their manager's number or the email. So this really worked good networking, right? It's just not about us reaching out to celebrities, but also to get your dream job or dream internship. Do reach out to your seniors or people in your connections on LinkedIn. Do reach out to them asking for a referral or something, and there are quite a few chances that you actually land up with your dream job or your dream whatever you call internship. And this also works with the podcast too. So always networking is the key, guys. So as make as much friends as possible in your college so that they would be useful in the future. So now let's move on to the next technique that I use to reach out to celebrities. So the next and the last technique that I generally use, but very low, because there are very less probability chances that you might actually end up contacting celebrities through this technique, which is PRs, public relations. Like every celebrity do have a public relations or let's say manager. Okay? We what we do is try to contact the managers. Manager details are quite available on the internet, so we try to somehow contact the managers. But since managers will be receiving so many of requests, so that is the reason I have said this is the most difficult and the chances are low. But instead, if you try to reach out to the celebrity directly, because directly celebrity ke liye very few will come. Let's say for example there are 100 requests, right, interview requests to the directly to the manager regarding the celebrity. There might be just 50 reaching out directly to the celebrity. So our main agenda is always to reach out to the directly to the celebrity instead of the manager, because these managers play little politics between us and the celebrity, right? So in order to avoid that all the politics and all, in order to make the game fair, I always try to reach out to the celebrities directly, or maybe so in order to bypass this technique, bypass this bridge between the celebrities and us through the managers, I always try to reach out to the celebrities directly through the mentioned techniques so far. So this is one of the thing, public relations. And also there are few management companies, the celebrity management companies, which basically tie up with the celebrities and they manage. It's also basically like like managers, but in a celebrity management company there would be one person who would manage like 10 to 15 celebrities. Okay? And you can imagine 10 to 15 celebrities. So they would be like packed with requests. So I would say not prefer this technique. I would say rather you can, what you can do is directly try to reach out to the directly to the celebrity. Okay? So this is how I contact celebrities so far, and very soon I am also coming up with season 2 of conversations with Rohit Surisetty, which would be with IPL cricketers and all the international cricketers, and the first episode being with Mr. Ajay Mandal, who is currently part of the CSK squad. So that interview is coming on very soon on my YouTube channel. So do check it out, guys. And so if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for the season 2 of my podcast series. Okay? So this is how I contact celebrities. And I didn't forget the main topic that was mentioned in the thumbnail, right? How much do the celebrities charge? Okay? So this is one quite very interesting question that I would take to answer. So so far from my experience that I've done as a podcast, most of them being a virtual podcast, so none of them have actually charged me anything, like because of the motto of the podcast, spreading positivity and to inspire youth. Maybe I think I'm also not sure, but that might be the reason why many of the most of the celebrities, most of the not the all the celebrities who with whom I have done interviews did not charge even a one single penny from me. But of course there are many celebrities who have asked for money, like through when I try to reach out to them, they have asked like for 30 minutes we would charge 3 lakh rupees. I would not, of course I would not obviously name the celebrity who have done so far and what's the amount, but just as a reference I'm saying one of the celebrity asked me around 3 lakh rupees for a 30 minutes interview. And such things also happened, but I never spent a single penny on having the guests on my show, because it's totally out of their interest and their love towards my show that they have come. And that's the main reason that it has become a huge success. And thank you so much, guys, for all of you to support me and made conversations with Rohit Surisetty reach this far. So without you all, guys, this wouldn't have possible. And hoping the same for season 2 as well, which is with cricketers, as I mentioned. So I think I hope all of your queries and questions. If there is something that I haven't covered in this video, do ping in the comments so that I would definitely answer to that. I hope you guys like this video. So please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also please do let me know in the comments how did you feel about this video. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.